let us learn about complex machines. Complex machines are a combination of simple machine. So simple machine and complex machine are somewhat combination, children. Okay, a car, a refrigerator and a washing machine are complex machines. For example, simple machines included in a car are as follows. So children, all the complex machine include the simple machines. Okay, without simple machines the complex machines are not made. Okay, for example, wheels, wheel axle, pedal, inclined plane and lever, shock and brakes, wedges, gear shift, lever, seat belt, pulley, screw which hold the car together. Okay, so you got to know, children, complex machines are made from the simple machines. They are combined together and made the complex machines. So next we are going to move to energy. Okay, so you all know, children, energy is very important for us to do any activity, and we get energy from the food which we eat. Okay, we need energy to apply force, isn't it? You need to apply force to do any work. Okay, to apply force you need to have energy in you. Okay, so to do work we use energy. We get our energy from the food we eat. When we use a lot of energy, we must regain it in our body by eating, drinking and resting. Okay, when we do lots of work, children, our energy will be used there. So to regain our energy, what we have to do? Yes, we have to eat proper meal, drink proper water and take proper rest. Okay, so see here, this is hard work. I need more energy. You can see a boy there. Okay, with the help of the axe he is cutting the woods. Okay, so to do such work he need lots of energy. Okay, so next is, I have been sick for a week. I do not have energy to get up and move about. And the boy is lying on the bed and he is very sick and he is too weak. Okay, next is, I have run races. I am tired. I need energy. So the boy ran a race. So after running a race, you people feel tired. Okay, isn't it? In the same way, even the boy is tired here, so he need proper rest now. Okay, all living things need energy to do work. Energy is used in cooking food, producing electricity, moving object, heating water, etc. There are various forms of energy. They are heat energy, electric energy, chemical energy, mechanical energy, among others. So there are lots of energy, children. Okay, for example, heat energy, electric energy, chemical energy and mechanical energy. So let us learn about different types of energy. Okay, cooking uses heat energy. When you want to cook something, what you do? Yes, you need heat, isn't it? So cooking uses heat energy. Muscular energy helps us squeeze things. Okay, you can see the picture there. A woman washed the clothes and she is putting the clothes to dry. So before putting the clothes to dry, what she does? Yes, she will remove all the water from the clothes. Okay, how she will do? She will just squeeze the clothes, isn't it? So that is, muscular energy is needed. Okay, light energy helps us to see things. We get light from the sun. It is natural source of light. Okay, so when it is evening and there is no sun that time. Okay, at night there is no sun. So what do we make use of? Yes, we make use of lights, tube lights, isn't it? Electricity we make use of, isn't it? So light energy helps us to see things. So next is source of energy. So in the source of energy, first comes the sun. You all know, children, sun is the main source of energy. Okay, it gives us light, it gives us heat. Okay, and it helps the and plants in photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is nothing but plants prepare their own food, isn't it? So sun is called as the main energy. Okay, so the energy obtained from the sun is called as solar energy. Green plants use solar energy to prepare their food, and we get food from the plants. Thus, we indirectly use solar energy to get energy and stay alive. Therefore, the sun is considered as the ultimate source of energy. The sun is also considered as ultimate source of energy. Okay, so next is water. You all know that, children. Human beings, plants and animals depend on water, isn't it? Water is very important for us to stay alive, isn't it? So water falling from a height has a lot of energy. You know, children, water falling from a height can produce electricity. So it has lot of energy in it. So in dams, have you seen dams, children? Yes, you have seen dams. The energy of falling water is used to produce electricity. In dams, they build dams so that the water falls from the height and the force of the water will produce electricity. Okay, electricity is used to run all kinds of complex machines which we use it at home. Wind. Moving air has energy in it. So wind. Okay, the wind which comes has lots of energy in it. Tall wind turbines which turns like fans. Have you all seen turbines, children? Yes, they are like fans. Okay, when you people will be going to some other place, okay, you might have observed it, children. So they will be turning. They are very big fans. Okay, they will be turning. Okay, when the wind blows, children, those turbines will turn. Okay, do you know what are the uses when the turbines roll, turn? Yes, electricity will be produced. Okay, so which turn like fan can use to change the wind energy into electricity. Okay, so you can see in page number 41, okay, wind turbines are there. Okay, wind turbine, electricity generation center also is here. Okay, then you can see dams also, children. Dam is an electricity generation center. Okay, next we are going to move to fuels. You all know, children, fuels help us to run our vehicles. If there is no fuel in a vehicle, does your vehicle move? No. So let's study about fuel now. Energy is locked up in the chemical form in coal. So this energy is called as chemical energy, and it is locked up in the form of coal, petroleum and kerosene oil. These are called fossil fuels. We can transform their chemical energy to generate electricity, to produce fire or to move vehicle. So children, these chemical energy we can transfer through generate electricity. So how can you generate electricity with the fuel? Yes, think, children. Yes, you might be having generator at home. If you don't have generator at home, if you go to shops and all, you can see those generator, isn't it? So when the power goes, the generator they will on. Okay, how does the generator run? Yes, the generator runs through the petrol. Okay, so the fuel is put into the generator and generator will produce the electricity. Okay, to produce fire. Okay, so you all know, children, we use kerosene to produce fire. Okay, when we put kerosene, it will produce fire. Okay, move vehicles. You all know, children, to move the vehicles we need diesel as well as petrol. Okay, so next is transformation of energy. So you all know, you got to know now children, with the chemical energy. Okay, chemical energy is nothing but fossil fuels which we learnt about. Okay, from those the fuel changes itself and produces electricity. Okay, it can produce fire and it can move the vehicles. So there are many energies children which can be transformed. Okay, so we are going to learn it. Energy can be changed from one place, from one form to another. A bulb. So have you seen bulb? Yes, it is in your home. So a bulb converts electrical energy into a light energy. So when you on the bulb is going to, yes, give you light, isn't it? If there is electricity, then only the bulb is going to give you light. If there is no power at home, if you switch on the bulb, does it give you an light children? No. So children, see here, an electric energy. So when you switch on the switch, okay, of the bulb gives you light. It turns into a light energy. Okay, an electric heater. Do you know what is electric heater? Yes, it is used to heat the water. Okay, converts electrical energy into heat energy. So when you switch it on, what happens children? The electric heater, okay, starts heating and it heats the water. Okay, only when you switch it on. Okay, so when the electric power passes through the electric heater heats the water. Okay, so the electric energy changes into the heat energy. A radio. Okay, a radio converts electrical energy into the sound energy. Okay, even radio, if you want to listen to, you need to have the, yes, electrical energy. When you switch on the switch, then only the radio is going to on and it will play for you. Okay, it converts itself into the sound energy. Okay, so there is multiple intelligence here. Okay, so let me finish this. Energy can be stored and then we are going to complete this multiple intelligence. So energy can be stored. So tell me, how can energy be stored? Give me some examples. Yes, examples are nothing but batteries. Okay, button cells. Okay, so these all are nothing but the energy are stored in them. Okay, batteries, for example, your phone. Okay, when you make use of your phone, mobile phones children, what happens? Yes, their battery will go on becoming low, isn't it? When the battery is low, what you do children? Yes, you are going to charge it, isn't it? So when you are going to charge the mobile phones, the energy is stored in the battery. Okay, so when the energy is stored in the battery, you can use your phone, you can take your phone anywhere and again you can make use of it. Okay, so let us study about it. Energy can be stored in various ways to be used later. Batteries and cells store energy in chemical form and transform it into electrical energy for our use. Okay, wood too has stored energy which is given out a light and heat on being burnt. So children, so many batteries and cells store energy in them, chemical energy in them, so that when we want to make use of it, it will transform itself into an electrical energy. Okay, if you take the wood, so wood is used for fireworks also, isn't it? When you burn the wood, it will change itself and it will give us heat and light. Okay, fuels like petrol and liquefied petrol, gas, LPG have stored energy. Our body too stores energy in the form of fat. Okay, fuels like petrol. Okay, petrol also is like a stored fuel. Okay, and liquefied petroleum gas, LPG gas, which we make use of, which we make use in the home cylinder. Okay, so those also we use in cooking, isn't it? So have stored energy in them. Our body also stores energy in the form of fat. Okay, so we finished this lesson, children. So let us discuss this multiple intelligence, which is in page number 42.